So first of all, what is the question is what is DAX? Okay. So DAX is a predefined, okay, it's a predefined function that performs some action, perform some calculation, not action. Okay. For example, let's suppose I'm going to create a new column called total sales or unit price, for example. Okay. This is my tag. Okay. So here unit price is my column. Okay. And now if I'm writing like this, sales, sorry, quantity divided by, sorry, sales divided by quantity. Okay. So here, this is my DAX. This is my DAX function. Okay. The unit price is a new column. This is my new column. Okay. Sales divided by quantity is my DAX function. Okay. Now, some DAX function already have here, guys. Okay. Like sum, max, mean, median. Okay. So these type of DAX function is already there in the Power BI. Okay. So you can also use that DAX function here. So let's create a first one. So please everyone open a new Power BI. And connect the sample superstore Excel file. Okay, please everyone load the data. Okay, done, my friend. So let's create
Yes,
a
sir.
first
No,
DAX
no.
function where we are showing customer name with ID.
Just a minute. I'm not done it.
No issue. Okay. So we are going to create a new column here that contain customer name with a customer ID. Okay, my friend. So first of all, what we did here, we are just going here in the order. There's a three dot here, and we can choose the option called new column. Okay. Please everyone click on the new column. Now, when you click on the new column, okay, the Power BI open a formula bar for you. This is a formula bar, guys. So first of all, we can write the column name. So customer ID with name. Okay. Here, what we need to do, we need to show the customer ID with name, guys. Okay. So what we need to do here, first of all, we can write customer ID. Okay. Look at this. It's automatically come and say that he found customer ID from order table. Okay. Clear? So when you type, you don't need to write the whole word, whole column name here. You can just type few words and then automatically Power BI show that value here. So here, my friend, it's showing order customer ID coming from order table. So we can select it. Okay. Okay. Now, once you select that one, okay, then the next step, we can write plus and make some space and then plus customer name. Okay. Please, everyone. Okay. Done, guys?
No, just a minute.
Mhm. So what I write here, okay, in this formula, okay, this is my DAX function. And this DAX function will return a column, a value into the column, new column that is called customer ID with name.
Yeah.
Okay. And once your formula is ready, okay, then just click on this commit section, commit option, and you can get your value here. Okay. Now look at it. He said that, okay, customer ID type is integer. Five, text two. Okay. So this type of problem you will get. Okay. So it say that no, it's not a number one. So now look at this. Here when you apply these things, okay, he show the error that text to type number he cannot do it. He think that okay, this is some calculation he performing. Okay. So what we need to do here in this scenario, okay, the Power BI give you a function. Okay. Let me show that. So this is not working because there is some calculation mistake. So now Power BI gives this function called concatenate. Okay, you just type concat. Okay, you can see there is a function available here that performing the concat operation, guys. But this concat take only two value in a parameter. Okay, so let's type it customer ID. Okay, comma customer name. Okay. Now look at this. This time you did not get the error because what happened there? Okay, because on that time you performing the plus operator. Okay. So Power BI confused this plus operator working as a numeric sum or concatenate operator. So that's why the Power BI show the error. But when you use the Power BI concat function, okay, the concat function always say that okay, it can be performed concatenation of two values. Okay, my friend. So look at this. What happened here? I'm
So
saying
can you
is
see the ones
concat.
and concat function?
Yes. Let me show you how can you add it. Okay. You just type con, and then automatically Power BI show all the function that start with con. Okay. So now you select your function and then click on the tab button. Okay. Then Power BI automatically fulfill your whole name. Okay, then you can write your column name. Okay, done.
Yeah,
And
done.
then click on the commit button. Okay, and now you can see your function column is ready here. And if you see guys here, this column icon is different. That means this is a calculated column. So let's create a table here. Okay, let's add the customer ID, customer name, and our function. Okay, now if you see the output guys, in this output, did you see that this output format is not correct? True. We need
Right.
one space between customer ID and customer name. True, guys? So that
Yeah.
we can differentiate that. True, everyone? Or some special character so that we can differentiate that, okay, this is a customer ID and this is a customer name. True, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, but the problem is here, concat take only two value as a parameter. Okay. If you type here concat, okay, the concat always say that I can take only two parameters, text 1 and text 2. True. And we need to add a third value between text 1 and text 2. True, guys? Then we can do like this manner. So once we add a second value, first of all, concat, first value, then what we did? We add one more concat, okay, and within a double quote, we add dashes and then second value, and then two bracket close. One bracket for first concat and the second bracket for the second concat. And now commit. Now look at this guy. This output look good, no? Is it true or not?
Yeah.
So please, okay, very good. Now let's add our, okay, let's create a one more function that calculate a unit price. Okay. So let's see how can we calculate the unit price. So let's create a function column, my friend here, new column. Okay. And let's add a column called unit price 1. Okay. Now the unit price formula is, okay, sales divided by quantity. So let's add a sales column divided by quantity. And your formula is ready. Okay. So now DAX means, okay, let me explain. DAX means it's a predefined function in Power BI, guys. Okay. So if you see here, there is a lots of list. It's a very big list, guys, here. Let me show you. Okay. So these all are the DAX function, my friend. These all are the DAX function. And now here he aggregate. Now here he show the function by the properties. Okay, let's suppose you are looking for an aggregate function. So yes, we have an aggregate function here. Count, contact. Okay. So now the count. Okay. So basically count means what? Okay. Let me explain. Count means, okay, a function that calculate number of record. Simple. Count. Okay. But if you see that there is a function called count x. This function return number of record with some condition. Okay. Like let's suppose you are saying, okay, I want to perform the count, but where category equal to office supply. Okay. So this can be done by the count x And if you perform only count, then you can get the count function right here. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so look at this here. He count say that count number of the row specify column in certain contain non-blank value. And when you see the count x, okay, he said that the count x function count non-blank when they evaluate the result of expression over the table. Okay, so let's do it, guys. So let's create a number of record first. New column. Okay. So now my column name is total record. Simple. Count. Okay. And category. Simple. So let's commit this function. Okay. Let's make a table and let's add a category here. And now our formula, total number of records. So look at this. Here it see that count tag. Okay. Now the problem is here, this number is so much high. True, guys? Because we are just counting the number of record. If you add, okay, category again here, and you are saying, please perform the count. Look at it. This number, okay, that you directly drag the category, and this number is so big, two gap, guys. Okay, why this happen here? Because when you create a new column, okay, what Power BI did? Power BI create a new column for you, and look at this. Your formula, whatever the formula you write here, okay, he evaluate and provide the value into each row. Do you notice this thing, guys, here? He create a new column, total record, okay, and what he did, he performed the count, and look at this. Each row contain in this column contain the same value. Okay, so when you drag this column, here, and because by default Power BI perform the sum operation, that's why this number is so huge, guys. Okay, to solve this problem, okay, we can go here and say that don't summarize. And now look at it, number is same. Okay, so what he did here, he performed the count, means he performed the overall value, guys, here. Understand? Because in the
Yes.
formula, what you read, in the formula you written that, okay, please count order category. So whatever the category column number of row they have, they count it and create a new column, total record, and they assign it. Okay, clear? Now,
Yeah.
understand everyone? Any question, any query, please?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, and now let's create a count tag. So let's create a new value, new column. Okay, we are saying total record using count tag. Okay, here we can perform the count operation, but some condition, guys. So let's write down that count tag. Okay, then we can write the condition here. Look at this. Here they already explained. You can write count tag, filter, database column name, okay, and then your condition and what you want to count. Okay, so let me do it. Same thing. So first of all, we want to count only category equal to furniture data. Okay, we want to count only the number of record where category equal to furniture. So what we did here, we just write filter. Okay, then which table we want to perform the filter? Order table. Okay, what is the condition? Where category equal to furniture. Okay, then bracket close, and then you can write what is the record you want to count. So category. Please everyone. So what I did here, I'm just saying, okay, please perform the count, but before giving the table, I'm giving a filter table. Okay. So I'm saying, okay, please filter order table, and what is the condition? Where category equal to furniture. And then, sorry.
Can you also explain once again about those two expressions? Like
Yeah, sure. I'm explaining. Let me copy this expression and let's paste in the notepad. Okay. So let me evaluate. Okay. This is everyone clear?
yeah,
This is a new column name.
right.
True. Here, this is a count. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
DAX function, calculate count, number of record. Okay. Not count. Clear? This is clear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, let's understand this one. Okay.
Right.
So here, what we did, here we are saying, instructing to the Power BI, filter order table where, okay, category equal to furniture.
All right, sure. Right.
Understand?
Mm-hmm.
So what he did, okay, remember, whenever we perform the count, okay, let me show you here in your count function. Not this one, this one. Okay, look at this. In this count function, what you pass? You pass a column name. True?
Uh-huh.
True? In the
Right.
count function, you pass the column name, and then you can just, the count will return the number of record into that column. True?
Right.
Yes or no? So
Yes.
same manner, countex say that, okay, countex say that, okay, we can count again same number of record, but when you passing the table, we have an option here, you can pass a filter table.
Okay.
So when you perform the count here in the category column, okay, it can show only the number of record that is available in the furniture category. Okay, because you already provide the condition before performing the count on the category column. You performing a condition, say that please category equal to furniture count only. Understand, Prashanji?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is called this one. Okay. So please everyone create this and now drag the column here. Okay. So look at this. What happened, guys, here. So now, sometime what happened, we want to perform a count with some and more condition, guys. Right now, here, what I did, only performing the category equal to furniture. Let's suppose I have a subcategory also. Now I am saying, okay, please perform the count where category equal to furniture and subcategory equal to chair. How can we do that? Understand the requirement? Previously, we have only one condition, guys, where category equal to furniture. Now, let's suppose we have a two condition. Category equal to furniture and chair. Okay. So let's see that. How can we do that? So let's create a one more column. Okay. Total record count with and condition. Okay. Again, count text. Why count text? Because we have a formula there. Okay. We have a conditional count. Count text. Then filter. What we want to filter? Order table. Now we have a two condition guys here. Okay. So we can write like this, category equal to furniture. Okay. And okay, subcategory equal to chair. Then bracket close and then category. Please, my friend. Oh, it's a chair. Sorry, my friend. Not chair. So my formula is wrong. That's why it's not showing in value.
Oh, cheers.
Chair. It's a chairs, na? Spelling is chair. No, don't summarize. Or now you can see the value. So look at this here. Furniture, chair, 617. The same 617 showing here for everyone. Okay. So you can write the and condition also. Let me know once everyone done.
But it is fine for other categories as well.
Yes,
Office
because
supplies
as I
and
told you,
technology.
na, whenever you create a new column, okay, he create a row-wise value. Na? So if you go in the data set, okay, look at this. What he did, he create that 617, but assign all the value. Okay, because he create a new column and the result is stored in each row.
No, my question is because we have a
Mm-hmm.
filter for order, sorry, category furniture and then
Mm-hmm.
subcategory at chairs, right?
Yes, yes.
But if you look at the table, can you go back to your
Mm-hmm.
table? So we have records for other categories as well, office supplies and then technology.
Yes. But look at this value is same, na? Okay, Prashant ji. Value is same. What he did, because why this happened? Because he created new column here, and he calculate and assign this value to all. Okay, that's why solving this type of problem. Okay, Power BI give the one more option called new measure here. Okay, I will show you one by one. So let's create a new measure. Okay, please everyone, and same record, total record count using condition. This time I'm choosing the option called new measure. Okay, same contact. Okay, same filter. Okay, now order table I want to filter. Okay, where category equal to furniture. And subcategory equal to office supply, sorry, chair. Okay, bracket close. And now we are saying, okay, please calculate. So category. Okay, please calculate. This time I'm choosing the option called new measure, not new column, so that I can show you the difference, guys. Same formula, but now this time new measure. Let me know, guys, once done.
Yeah, done.
Okay. Now let's click commit. Now, if you go there, okay, one interesting thing you can notice here. Your new column is not here. Did you see that, guys? New measure is not here. But if you go here, you can find this measure is here, guys. Okay, you can find all the measure is here, but here not. So let's go back. Okay, in the table. Okay, and this is my formula. So let's add it. Now you can see the difference. This is a measure that we created, guys. True, everyone. This is a measure that we created. Okay. So now in this time, he show the data only the column that fulfill the condition. Rest everywhere he not showing any data, guys. So this is a difference between column and measure. When you create a new column, okay, what he did, he add a new column into the Power BI, okay, my friend, and perform the calculation, whatever the calculation you did it, okay, and that calculation result he can store in all column, all row. True, my friend? But when in the same manner, when you create any measure cannot create any column, okay? Measure store the calculation, okay? And when you drag the calculation into any visual, then you can see the result only for that who fulfill the condition, guys, here. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's why here it's showing 617 only for this column, those who fulfill the condition. True?
Yeah.
Because rest other column cannot fulfill the condition. That's why rest other column value is blank here. But because this is a column, okay, my friend. So because column automatically create a new column and assign all the value, resultant value into the whole row. That's why you can see the 617 here. Clear, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now one more thing I can show you. If you want to write the AND condition, so one more option available in the Power BI that you can write in the place of AND. There's a predefined AND function here, guys. You can write like this also. This is also correct manner. Okay. So either you can use AND symbol or either you can use AND function. Okay. Clear?
Okay, but I think the position is different, right?
Yes. So most of the people like the symbol. They don't like the AND function, predefined function, guys, here.
Or
Okay, clear?
Mhm.
Okay,
So
so let's
can you
do
tell
it.
us like, okay, sorry.
Yes, yes,
Can you
please.
tell us like in which kind of situation we should go with the column, and then in what kind
Yes.
of situation we should go with the
So
measures?
if you are performing any string operation, okay, then always go with a column. And if you're performing any numerical operation,
Okay.
okay, then always go with measure. Clear?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so can we do it, guys? One more exercise. So now the requirement is here, okay? Now this time you guys write the formula first, okay? Then I will help you. What do you think?
We'll try.
Okay. Yeah, try. Show the record count when, okay, category equal to furniture and subcategory equal to chair and table. Okay. So let me show the output, guys. Okay. I'm going to change this one. Okay. So what I did here, okay. First of all, I write the condition where furniture and I can write the one more condition here and okay, subcategory equal to table and bracket close. Okay. Okay, guys. And now I can see the result. Okay, sorry, the spelling is wrong. I think 1 minute.
Tables.
It's a table. No, correct.
Oh, it has S.
That is correct, no?
Yes, sir. It's not showing any records on mine either.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Let me check why it's not showing. Okay, I cannot write like this. Okay, because I cannot write like this. 1 minute. Let me fix it. Because this is a AND condition. So in a one time, I cannot show the data. It's showing category equal to chair and both. Okay. So we can write like this because this is a AND situation, guys. Okay. So in the same row, we cannot find that. Okay. The same data. So we can write like this manner. So one condition. This is a one condition. And over that condition, okay, we can write one more or. Okay. Why it's not showing the result? One and okay, one. Hmm. I writing the both conditions in. Sorry, it's my bad. Okay, so look at this here. Okay, why I'm writing or here? Because in the same row, it's not because and means what? Both condition need to be true. So if you're writing the in the and, you can writing the chair and bookcase both. Okay, it's not possible. That's why I'm writing or. So one condition for this and one condition for this. So both in any condition fulfilled, show me the result. Okay. So please everyone write down this. Let me copy in the notepad so that you can see very good. Like this, my friend. Now let's make a one more condition. Okay. Now show the number of record where furniture equal to, sorry, category equal to furniture, category equal to furniture or technology. Okay. So the number of record where category equal to furniture or technology. Okay. So let me do it, my friend. So this time we have a odd situation. Okay. So the condition is show the number of record where category equal to furniture or technology. Okay. So let's create new measure. Okay. Number of record. Okay. It's a new measure, my friend. So again, contact. Okay. First filter condition, filter, order table. What is the condition we have for the filter, guys? This time category equal to furniture or technology. Okay. And then category count. This is a formula. Or either you can write the formula like this. Select the table. Okay. Look at this. So he show the number of record only the column that who fulfill the condition. Okay. So this is a one method. Please everyone write down. Okay. Now let me show you one more method here, my friend. You can also write like this. You can write or, okay. And then you don't need to write this is special character. Look at this, same output. So either you can write the or symbol or you can write the or function. Now let's do one more condition. That is a mix of and or both. Okay. Show the number of record. Okay. Where category equal to furniture and subcategory equal to chair. Okay. Or category equal to technology and subcategory equal to phone. Okay, please try this one.